Okay.
It says it's live on air now. So let me check with someone who I know is watching.
Okay. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
So is anyone there? On YouTube? On Facebook? I think we are live now, hopefully. Excuse us, we had some troubles with the Italian internet connection. No, I'm joking. We couldn't really figure out the way how to do it, and with technical issues. However, I think we have one visitor now. I can see who that is. Two now. I think they're getting more. So check. So Marco is just around the corner, I think. And he's the guy who has all the papers for the draw.
Benji?
Yes.
Is it working?
It looks like.
Okay. Should we start?
Yes, let's start.
All right. Take two. So, good night, everybody. Good evening, actually. This is Marco from the Aronax 65ers and the Champions Bowl Committee, and I'm here with Benji from the Wanderers, who is also part of the Champions Bowl Committee, of course. And we are here to draw the groups for the Champions Bowl 2018 tournament for both the ladies and men competitions. We will start from the ladies competition, which will be an 8-team competition. They will be drawn into one single group, and this draw will only be needed to randomize as much as possible the schedule of the games. We will then move on to the men's competition draw. We have 12 teams. They will be divided into two groups of 6 teams each. Teams have been divided into 3 pots, let's say, and by the Champions Bowl Committee, and 2 teams from each pot will go into each group, but we will get to that later. The Champions Bowl this year will be in Barcelona, actually quite a bit outside Barcelona, in Salou, and it will be held in October, mid-October. I will be drawing the teams and the spots in the group, and Benji will comment on the teams and the group themselves. So I guess we can start. I don't know how many of you were watching before, but I'll show again my beautiful drawing items here. So we will start here from this one. Let's see what comes up. Spot A1. Let's see which team will end up into that spot. Vienna Constables.
Oh, the Vienna Constables. They have been finalists of the first ever Ladies Champions Bowl, which was held in Waldorf 2015.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, they are probably one of the biggest favorites to the title.
Okay.
Funny enough that they are now on A1.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's already a prediction or if they can get the title this year. And I think they have a strong team, loads of experienced players from the national team of Austria. So that would be my guess for the first place overall anyway, if we do some predictions.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
second spot. Let's see who goes where. A4.
Mm-hmm.
And the team will be, I read a UK, Coventry Cougars.
Oh yeah, the Cougars. Their first ever Champions Bowl experience. We tried to convince them to come 2 years ago to Waldorf, or 3 years ago actually. Wasn't able there, but they are every year since I can really remember at our big bowl. Big part of the ladies competition there every time. Stepped up big time this year. So they can definitely they can play if they have a good day on the level of the Constables. So that will be a good matchup, and I'm happy that they are there.
Very good. Let's see who's next. Spot A8. See which team are we getting? Ooh, home team, almost. Gijon Foxes 82 from Spain.
Oh yeah. Gijon Foxes, I've seen them play in the Pink Bowl in The Hague. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, even both years. They have loads of national players in their roster as well. And from the European Championship of the dark IFAF side, I would call it, last year.
Okay.
I can say they really improved their game from what I saw before in 2015. And as well, an interesting competitor in this ladies competition, in my opinion.
Very good. So seems like we have very good teams all across the board this year.
Yes.
In the ladies competition. Next spot is A3.
Mm-hmm.
And the team is going to be... We have 5 teams left. And the first Italian team to be drawn. Ranzi de Trieste.
Yeah, you're probably the better expert for this team. I've seen them play in 2015. I don't know exactly which place they finished in the end, but I think there are as well loads of Italian national players in this team.
Yeah.
So.
And they're one of the teams that has always been, that year in and year out is on top of the league. It's always there competing for the championship together with the 2 other teams that are participating. So yeah, very, very strong and good team. And I think they finished, I don't know, 3rd or 4th last year at the Champions Bowl in Waldorf. I don't remember, but I think they were in the top 4 teams anyway.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Next one. It's going to be A7. And next team. Ooh, Benji. Go ahead. Waldorf Wanderers, ladies.
That's a tough one, I guess, for me to comment on. So yeah, I'm seeing them in training or in practice every week, and I can definitely say that they have improved a lot. Due to the lack of a female league or competition in Germany, which is very frustrating. They are participating in loads of men tournaments, or in many, in every women's competition we can go to, we let the girls participate. And they definitely got better and better, even though they have to play during the years if they can't attend any girls tournaments or women's tournaments. They are playing with the men's, and like, for example, last weekend, nearly the whole female team was in a tournament in Wiesbaden, which is like the oldest racquetball tournament in Germany, and they finished 17th of 20 in a men's competition, which I think is pretty respectful. So
yeah, playing against men, I think it's really helped them improving. That's, I think.
So they are learning a lot from us.
I didn't know there was no ladies league in Germany.
No. So basically, the Wanderers are the only real. I mean, there are some, but they never really appear at international tournaments.
Okay.
So I would say we are the only team in Germany, a real female team, which is going to tournaments outside of Germany.
Okay.
So we'll see what this year brings.
Bearers of the flag abroad.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we are actually, well, I draw the team first, sorry. Parma Panthers from Italy.
So that's another thing for you to comment on because I have no idea. I've never seen them. First Champions Bowl appearance.
Yes, first Champions Bowl appearance. Give me 1 second. Okay. First Champions Bowl appearance. Another team which is stacked with national teams players. They will go on spot A2. If I remember correctly, they finished, I think, third last year in the Italian league, ladies league.
Mm-hmm.
Very good team overall. I think it's gonna be they're gonna put up a fight with all the teams they're gonna face. So okay, so 2 teams left and 2 spots left. Spot is A6.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, we have a UK team and an Italian team left. So let's see who's gonna come out here. It's gonna be the Italian champions, Pink Elephants Catania. Other team with a lot of national teams players, with a lot of international expertise. They were at Champions Bowl last year. I think they beat the Ranzi de Trieste in the 3rd place final last year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A lot of international experience for this team. So absolutely another complicated team for everybody to face. And well, last spot is A5, and last team is the Hyde Park Renegades from the UK.
Yeah, the Hyde Park Renegades are coached by Vince Macchi, the quarterback from the Button Hookers.
Okay. So he represents plenty.
Say again?
Well, at the Champions Bowl, because he's playing and coaching.
Yeah, he'll have loads to do. But I think he loves it. So as far as I know, Vince, he's as motivated on the sideline as a coach as a player on the field. So he will help them a lot. We have played them, I think, last year in the... our ladies played them as well last year in the Pink Bowl in The Hague, and this year at Big Bowl. And it got closer and closer. I would think they will find their spot in the middle. I doubt they will compete for the first 2 spots, but definitely for 3 and 4 in my opinion. So we'll see.
Very good. Okay, so the ladies draw is over. We will publish the schedule later tonight, probably tomorrow morning. It will be definitely sent to the teams and posted on our Facebook page for the Champions Bowl. Let's now move on to the men's competition. As we said, 12 teams divided into 3 pots. 2 teams from each spot will be placed in the same group. We will be drawing the spot first, and then the teams starting from pot 3 up to pot 1. If a group is already filled with the teams from one pot, and we select another spot from the same group, we will move up 1 pot and start drawing and keep drawing the teams. It sounds complicated. It's going to be easier said than done. teams from the same country cannot go into the same group. So that will be for German teams. So we have the Wanderers and the Lizards, and Danish teams. We have the Rebels and the Gold SGD. Okay, so pot 3 includes the Valencia Firebats, Craigavon Cowboys, wait, I'm losing my memory.
The Hague Hyenas.
Hague Hyenas, thank you. And who else?
The Valencia, the ASV Blackbirds from Switzerland.
Blackbirds from Switzerland, thank you. Pot 2, we have Herlev Rebels, Baker Street Button Hooker, Kelkham Lizard, and Vienna Constables. Mm-hmm. And the top pot, we have last year's champions, the SGD Gold Diggers from Sollerud, Denmark. We have the Waldorf Wanderers, who were finalists last year. We have the Sphinx de Pau from France, winners 2 years ago, and we have Arona 65ers from Italy. So let's get started. 2 groups, 6 teams per group. First team to be drawn is spot B1. Let's see which team from pot 3 we will get. Craigavon Cowboys from Ireland.
Yeah, they confirmed their participation last minute, I would say.
But we have to thank them for that, because we were 1 team short.
For making it possible on such a late notice, because we had a team who couldn't make it in time, or they can't attend this year, so we were trying to find someone to replace them, and as always we could rely on the Cowboys.
Yeah,
and we're happy to have them. I'm not sure how often they have participated in the Champions Bowl yet.
Well, I've been at 3 Champions Bowl. This is going to be my 3rd one, and they were at the first 2, so yeah. They've always been there.
Yeah, they've always been there. Like, it's a nice team, a good bunch of guys, and yeah, looking forward to see them again this year.
Absolutely. Next spot, it's going to be A5. So we go again with pot 3. And who do we get? The Blackbirds from Switzerland.
The Blackbirds. So which group was that?
A. Group A, spot 5.
Okay. The Blackbirds from Switzerland have been at last year's Champions Bowl as well. We had them in our group, had an interesting matchup. I'm not sure how it will end up this year for them. I think they're not playing loads of international tournaments, to be honest. Might sound harsh, but Champions Bowl is a high level, and we will see what they do tonight. Oh, not tonight, but this year. I know, have you played these guys last year? No,
we didn't. No.
In our group, yeah.
Nope.
So, interesting. And
let's see. We will see what they...
Correct.
But I'm sure all the teams that we will have this year, they will be giving all their best and more.
Definitely.
Because that's what Champions Bowls make you do. Spot A6. So let's see who joins the Blackbirds in Group A. It's going to be the home team, kinda. Spanish, Valencia Firebats.
Oh yeah, there are as well loads of Spanish national players. They're the Spanish champions. I talked to Manuel, the center of them, was as well a good referee. I have never actually played them myself. I was reffed by him quite a lot of times. And I think they are a good team to watch out for. We played the Spanish national team last year at the European Championship, and they definitely made a step up from the years before. And I think the Spanish league did the same, so interesting to see.
Okay. All right, so let's see what's the next spot. B2. So with the Craigavon Cowboys, the only team left from pot 3 is the Hey Hyenas. Yes.
Yes.
Hey Hyenas.
So the Hey Hyenas, which is, I think, 80% or 90% of the Dutch national team. They've competed in loads of international tournaments, have always proved their standard. Their quarterback, Cliff, loves nothing more than to go deep.
Okay.
He has the receivers for that. So that's something where the teams definitely have to watch out for.
Watch out defenses.
And yeah, like their deep game has been a threat to lots of teams in the world. So I'm pretty sure they will show that at Championsbowl as well.
Very good. Okay, now it's the time for pot 2. Let's see what happens here. Spot A3. So Group A with the Blackbirds and the Firebats. Let's see who goes there. Baker Street Button Hookers from the UK.
Yeah, like I said before on the ladies draw, Vince Machi, the quarterback.
Yeah.
They have participated in the highest British league or English league the last, don't beat me now if I'm wrong, the last 2 years. Okay. They only started 2 years ago to participate in the league, and they won it twice directly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so I think they are by far the best English team. And yeah, like the complete combination of everything is good. Like the last game I played against them, we lost. So I'm looking for a revenge.
Revenge, yes.
Hopefully we can get that at the Championsbowl.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what the pot says. Let's see. Next. Group A4.
Just remind me who was now an A at the moment.
Blackbird, Firebats, and Button Hookers.
Okay.
And the next one is going to be the Kelkheim Lizards. So sorry, Benji, you won't get your revenge with the Button Hookers.
Ah, damn it.
Sorry, man.
So yeah, Kelkheim Lizards. When I started playing flag football, the most dominating team in Germany was the Kelkheim Lizards. We always looked up to them. But that's 10 years ago. No, not even longer. And I think the page in Germany has turned.
Wow.
I have to say that. I mean, basically the last, don't let me lie, the last 3 or 4 German championships we played, the final always was Waldorf Kelkheim. So there's no team in Germany who is as a competitor as Kelkheim is. Sometimes we lose, sometimes they lose. It's always on the highest level, I think, and good to have them there. And I don't want to play them at Championsbowl. I'm playing.
Okay.
So it's good that we're in another group, but you have to watch out for them. They have a good combination of experienced older players who are playing as well on national team level for, I would say, 14 years now, I think.
Wow.
I'm not mistaken. And they have a lot of effort in their youth team, and the youth are rising and often already in the German league, replacing the older ones. And you can see that there's a good improvement. A good QB who's playing as well for the German national team this year, who's only 18. He will definitely be great, and you have to watch out for them.
Wow. We'll do. We'll do if we get them. Let's see. Let's see who's next. So B4. So we keep drawing from pot 2. We have 2 teams left. Ooh. The Herlev Rebels.
Ooh.
Ooh, the ones that beat SGD last year in the final of the. Really, wow, that was
Herlev Rebels. I played them once this year, but to be honest, I think they weren't with their best squad, and we won. So that's probably not the real picture to have of the Herlev Rebels. But as far as I know, just on 2 days ago, there was kind of the semi-final for the Danish Championship, and they made it to the final, and they are facing the other Danish team we have in Championsbowl this year. So they're definitely proving again in the 2nd year in a row by beating Armadillos, who were in the final of Championsbowl last year this weekend. So they've definitely proved again that they can compete on the highest level, and that they have a right to be a Championsbowl this year. And I'm looking forward to see what they bring on the field.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm really curious to see them perform live, let's say. Okay, next spot. Let's see what happens. It's B3. And the only team left, it's the Constables from Vienna.
Vienna Constables. So they are in the group now with the Rebels?
Rebels, Hyenas, and Craigavon Cowboys.
Okay, so let me just... Rebels, Hyenas, the Cowboys, and who else was there?
Cowboys, Hyenas, Rebels, Constables.
Yes, Constables. Exactly. So yeah, the Constables, I don't know, I think it was always the most, how do you say, decent team of Austria. They've had up and downs, but I would say they are always in a position to be close to the top teams in Austria. And following the league results from this year, they've definitely got better since last year. Like last year, it was a domination, I think, from the Indians. But I think the results got closer this year. So I think the Constables are doing their job, doing their homework. And I'm looking forward to have them there as well. And yeah.
Very good.
I think you have
been them twice in our first Champions Bowl.
Yes, exactly. I think I read that.
We lost once, so let's see what happens this year.
Yes.
Okay, so spot B6. So, okay, here we have 1 Danish and 1 German team. So if I will pick a German or a Danish team, I will put it on the side until a spot from Group A comes out or Group B comes out, okay? Let's see.
Just to sum it up, at the moment, Group A, Baker Street Buttonhookers, Valencia Firebats, Kelkheim Lizards, and
Blackbirds. Group A is Blackbirds, Firebats, Buttonhookers, Lizards. Group B is Cowboys, Hyenas, Rebels, Constables.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
I already have in my hands the first team of the first spot. That's us, Arona 65ers from Italy.
So that was which group?
B6.
B6.
With the Cowboys, Hyenas, Rebels, and Constables.
B6.
So we will get a rematch with the Constables.
Yes.
Good.
So I heard for the, what can I say to the Arona 65ers? I've never played you guys.
No, we haven't.
When we were trying to find an appointment for the live draw, Marco was saying, yeah, we have to practice to be fit for the Champions Bowl.
Exactly.
So I'm curious what that brings us, and I'm happy to see that. And as it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, we are probably playing each other.
We are, because you guys cannot end up in Group A because there's the Kelkheim Lizards.
Exactly.
So it's on from now.
For next year, then we have something to talk about.
Okay, so basically, let's keep drawing, but as things stand, the Wanderers can only end up in Group B, and therefore Sphinx and SGD will be in the same group.
Oh, I already see the French guys smiling, and Mats as well.
The trash talking is starting right now, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So, group spot 8A1. I know Mads is already jumping on his chair, I'm sure.
He definitely
There he is. SGD, Solid Gold Diggers.
Yeah, so Solid Gold Diggers. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm correctly informed, they are gonna miss one of their best players because he's becoming or he's being a father.
Wow.
After
that's a good reason.
And I don't know if it's true. Maybe he turn up or not. But I heard rumors that he won't participate. But nevertheless, these guys are, as they have shown last year, on the highest level in Europe. They have all played for various years in the national team, and I'm pretty sure whoever is playing for them, they will definitely participate and play for the first 3 spots in this tournament. And they have a big open bill with the Sphinx Depot, who their home tournament, their home Champions Bowl.
Yeah.
Guys, just watch out.
They spoiled it.
I heard the Sphinx Depot favorite game. I never played them, but I saw the final. And it was always the wheel on Miggle's side. So Miggle, wake up. Not this year again.
Okay, so next one. That final was one of the best flag football games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. B5. It's going to be the Wanderers for sure, because you're going to end up in group. Well, seems like things cannot go wrong. Waldorf Wanderers.
I say that's German efficiency.
Yeah, exactly. See? That's why I wanted you in the draw with me.
So yeah, can't say much to ourselves, can I?
Just
Marco.
Well, we've never played, guys. I refereed a couple of your games. That's because unfortunately we're not a team that plays a lot outside Italy. We're trying to, but we're not. So, very good team, absolutely. A team I've always wanted to face to see how we compare to you guys. The connection between you and your center is nothing short of amazing. You find each other everywhere on the field. It's really, really something to watch and learn from. So, well, I can't wait to play you guys. It's going to be fun.
Definitely. I'm looking forward.
Finally. And then the last team, spot A2. They're back after a year of absence. Sphinx Depot from France, 2015 champions.
Yeah, I think we said everything to them already. First appearance at a Champions Bowl, directly won the title in 2015 against one of the strongest teams in Europe. Yeah. And yeah, what can we say? They were.
This is one of the teams that whipped our asses the worst ever. They killed us in 2015. They killed us. And I'd like to play them too, to be honest, to see how much we have grown since 2015, because I'm still trying to digest that game. It was really hard. They're an amazing team, absolutely.
All right, then just to sum it up again, we have Group A. Maybe you can read them out again, Marco.
Yes. Group A, it's the Blackbirds from Switzerland, the Firebats from Spain, the Button Hookers from the UK, Kelkheim Lizards from Germany, Gold Diggers from Denmark, Sphinx Depot from France. Group B, we have the Craigavon Cowboys, the Hague Hyenas, the Herlev Rebels, the Vienna Constables, Arona 65ers, and Waldorf Wanderers. Again, also for the men's competition, we will send out the schedule later tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest. We will post everything on our Champions Bowl page. And well, keep in touch with us on the Champions Bowl page. We're there if you have questions, if you want to have more information on the tournament or whatever you need. We're there, and we will see you soon with some more information about the tournament and some more interviews, I think, with the ladies team. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you
very much, everyone, for watching. I think we always have around 5 or 6 views at a time.
Okay.
And I'm sure people will watch
it up later. Yes.
Watch the stuff we said. Sometimes others, sometimes not. Again, and looking forward to see you all of you guys in Barcelona this year. And yeah, have a good evening.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.